Okay, good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the least expensive way to drive tons of customers to your phone and your landing page, which, as you know, will generate red hot leads to get these customers scheduled for satellite TV, cable TV, and lightning fast internet services so you can make huge, huge commissions with these sales you're going to be getting. As you may or may not know, Craigslist is one of the oldest well-known household names and most likely a $100 million company. Everyone goes to Craigslist, whether you're looking for a job, which is probably how you found this telecom opportunity, whether you're looking to buy or sell a piece of property with real estate investing, or when a customer wants to get satellite TV, cable TV, and internet services installed in their homes, Craigslist is the place. And I say least expensive because they literally only charge you $5 for a 30-day ad, making it hands down the best bang for your buck to generate tons of sales to make commissions. So I'm going to show you the exact verbiage to place in your ad, the best images to use to really grab people's attention, and the best place on Craigslist where the customers are going to find your ad. So let's jump right into it. All right, so once you've got your account created, it's real simple. You simply just type in your email address and password, and it'll bring you to this screen here. The place we want to go is create a posting, which is in the upper left-hand corner. Now you can pick and choose any city and state you want. Obviously, if you're in more cities, more states, you're going to generate more phone calls, more sales, and more commissions. And at $5 an ad, we've got people doing tons of ads, 20, 30, 40, 50 ads. But you can start out taking baby steps, start out with a few ads, and just start building your sales up. And like I say, you can reinvest the funds if you're in that financial position to do so. You can scale it up as you want to at your own pace. So we'll start with the first ad. So let's say we want to place an ad in New York City as an example. You've got your choices here to go in all the different states and all the different cities. So we're going to start with New York. We're going to go here to create a posting. So once you go here, you have your choice of different boroughs. Of course, in other states, it'll just give you the cities. But being that we're here in New York with the boroughs, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, etc., we'll choose Manhattan. Then it even gives you further choices. With other cities and states, you won't have all this extra choices to choose from. It'll just give you the city and state. But here in New York, since there's, millions and millions of people there, you've got all these extra choices. So let's choose Midtown, which is where Times Square is, if you know the area. And we're going to go here to service offered. This is where we want to place the ad. Service offered. And then from there, we're going to scroll down to household services. This is the place to place the ad. $5 a post. Again, the best bang for your buck. You get a 30-day ad for $5. You can't beat it. All right, so here we want to go ahead and put the title and the description. I've already got everything saved here on another screen, so I'm just going to bring it over. I'm going to copy and paste the verbiage. So let's go ahead and paste it here. So you'll see we've got satellite TV, cable TV, plus internet services, no credit check, no contract. And then you want to put the zip code, they call it postal code, zip code for the city in Midtown Manhattan, New York is going to be 10001. Of course, you'll put the appropriate zip code depending on what city and state you're placing the ad. A quick Google search will find you the zip code. Just go to Google, type in, let's say you're placing it in Los Angeles, California. You would go to Google, type in Los Angeles, California zip code, and it'll give you the zip code to put in right there. So here on the description, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the verbiage that we've got typed out already that really works extremely well. And you can put your own personality into this. You can change the verbiage around if you'd like, but this verbiage here works really well. So let's take it from the top. It says now you can order satellite TV, cable TV, and lightning fast internet services in your area. Rural areas okay. We offer hundreds of HD channels along with lightning fast internet. And of course, these are all the little catchy phrases that we use to grab people's attention, to get them to call you or to fill out the form which will generate a red hot lead coming from your landing page. So no credit checks, no contracts, no deposits. Again, trying to get their attention. We can get you approved as low as $29.99 per month per service. We are partnered up with every telecom provider in the nation to bring you the best services and the best pricing. Call us at your toll-free number. So of course you'll type in your toll-free number there. We offer same-day installations depending on where you live. Call us with your zip code to see which provider is available in your area. Did you just move into the home and looking for new service? Have you been disconnected for non-payment? Let's see what other providers are available in your area. If you call us today, we can offer you free premium channels with your service. Please fill out the form below so a highly trained, knowledgeable agent can contact you back to get your services installed today. Extremely important, make sure you put your landing page URL right here. Just copy and paste it right into the ad. So in case they don't call, they'll fill out the form. That'll generate a red hot lead coming right into your inbox. You'll get tons of those all day long, and you'll be able to call them back and get them scheduled for the services. Our friendly agents are only a phone call away. Call us today at, and again, put your toll-free number there a second time at the bottom. So this ad works extremely well to generate tons of sales. Now, just to go over a real quick tip and trick and strategy that we use when you're placing multiple ads. Let's say, for example, your landing page is okay, so let's say your landing page is, we're going to go ahead and type in empirecommunications.webstarts.com. So in other words, you would use this for your first ad as your website for them to go to fill out the form, again, to generate those leads. On the second, third, fourth, and fifth ad, every ad you do has to be a different URL. You can't put the same URL in there. Otherwise, Craigslist will not allow the ads to run in multiple cities. So this is just a trick and strategy that we use to place multiple ads to really get your phones lit up and ringing where you've got tons of customers calling you. Ideally, you want to place a lot of ads, 5, 10 ads, but you can start off slowly, take baby steps, start out with a few ads, but the more ads, the better. You've got tons and tons of cities, 100 cities there on Craigslist to place ads in and 50 states to play with. But again, back to this, empirecommunications.webstarts.com. So this is the URL that you'll use for your first ad. For your second ad and third ad and fourth ad, you're going to put / equals, and then you want to put just random letters and numbers. It doesn't matter which numbers or letters you type into the keyboard. I'm just randomly typing in letters and numbers like that. So you'll notice when you copy and paste this and you put it into another address bar, it still goes to the same place. Again, it's a trick and strategy that we use to place multiple ads on Craigslist. So if you were to just place the same ad like this, empirecommunications.webstarts.com, and you did it twice or 3 times, they would most likely flag it and not allow the ad to run because you're using the same URL over and over and over. So again, the way we get around that is just like I showed you. Make sure to type in after your landing page URL, very simply, you're going to put a / equals, and then again, just type in random letters and numbers. It doesn't matter what you type in, but just make sure it's different every time you place the second and third ad and fourth ad moving forward. So again, just to show you again, I just typed in any letters and numbers after the / equals, just paste it right in there, and you'll see everything works perfect. All right, so that's just the strategy you want to use when you're placing multiple ads on Craigslist. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down and continue with the ad. Usually you want to keep the Craigslist recommended, the mail relay, keep that checked. Now show my phone number, very important. You want to click phone calls okay. If you're able to get text messages on your toll-free number, definitely go ahead and check that as well. And you would type in your 800 and then, whatever your 800 number is. I'm just going to type in anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, any numbers there. All right, so you got your toll-free number there. If there's an extension, you'll type in your extension. Your contact name, you can go ahead and put installations department, or you can put your name. It's up to you. All right, and then here it says location info. Go ahead and put a check mark in offered in person, offered virtually, and show address. So you don't have to put an exact address, but you want to put, again, we're placing this ad in Manhattan, New York. So down here under city, you want to go ahead and type in the city. All right, so I'm just going to type in Manhattan. And you don't want to check this. If you do check that, you're going to get bombarded with all kinds of sales solicitations from other people trying to sell stuff. So we do not recommend you check that box. So again, you've got the city here. You've got everything checked here. You've got this filled in. Let's go ahead and hit continue. And it says some required info is missing. Phone number, oh, the phone number is not valid. Okay, so we got to put in a real toll-free number. So let's go ahead and type in 800-501-3523. So make sure it's a real phone number. Obviously, you want to get the phone calls. Let's hit continue. All right, perfect. So we're targeting Manhattan, New York here. Hit continue. The next thing real important is you want to add an image. You want to grab people's attention. You can go to Google, type in anything into the Google search, and then click images, and you can get a really good image. So it could be anything relating to satellite cable or internet. So just to give you a few different ideas, we can go to Google, and we'll go ahead and type in, let's say, depending on if you're a cat or dog lover, let's put dog eating popcorn and click images. So these are really catchy images. Everybody likes dogs and cats. So you can use any one of these images here. The dog holding the popcorn and the soda, something like that is really catchy. So let's go back. We'll click add images. So once you've got it saved to your desktop, then you can grab it easy. So we'll go here, and I think I have it saved here. Yeah, dog pic or dog eating popcorn. And now you see we're putting the dog eating the popcorn there. Or you can even do like a family watching television as an example. You know, family watching TV, that's another really good image. You can pick and choose any one of these families here. You could just right click and save it to your desktop, and then you can upload it from Craigslist. These are really good. So anything relating to television and internet, again, is a really good image to use for the Craigslist ad. So let's go with this here, the dog with the popcorn and the soda. We'll click done. And then from here, again, $5 gets you 30 days. Can't beat it. Here's the ad. You got your URL in there. You got your phone number in there, ready to go. And we'll go ahead and hit continue. And you just go ahead and fill in your info there. And that's basically it. You just run that ad. Once you run the ad, you want to place multiple ads. Again, you rinse and repeat, do the same exact process again, go to United States. Let's say we want to go to California, and here let's pick Los Angeles. And again, same exact thing. You're going to go right here to services and then household services, and you're going to do the same exact thing in Los Angeles. You would go here to create a posting in the upper left-hand corner and pick whichever city you want. Let's go with Central LA, continue. And you would click here, service offered, and same thing, household services, and just repeat the process. All right, so that's how you place the ads. Let's place a ton of ads on Craigslist. Let's generate a ton of sales and commissions. Of course, we always recommend Google Ads as the most, the highest population of people. Everyone goes to Google to type in the keywords, but Craigslist is a great way to generate a ton of sales. Facebook is huge, along with Microsoft and Instagram and Snapchat. There's a ton of other places to place ads, but Craigslist is definitely the least expensive that's going to generate a ton of calls for you and a ton of sales. All right, guys, let's all have an extremely profitable day, and call us if you have any questions, and we can definitely help you set up everything. If you need help, if you're not so tech savvy, we could do it for you. Just let us know. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.